Am I on mute? I was on mute. Let's start that over. Ready? I'm going to go out of the picture. Welcome to Season 4 premiere of the D8 Perpetual Tournament Table. As you may have noticed, I am not the voice. I never will be, never have been. I am more what you call the Mid-Atlantic mouth. That's about as best I can do. But welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Season 4 of the premiere episode of the D8 Perpetual Tournament Table. Welcome back to OldBayCraps. I'm Craig, OBC. Hit that like and subscribe if you would on the way in. If you don't, hit it on the way out. I want to go ahead and start off by thanking Jeff at Mid-Atlantic Craps for trusting me to take this over for him. And I also want to thank D8 for entrusting me as well. Those two believe that I could handle this and go ahead and run it for Season 4. So this season, it's going to be about 10 episodes. We're going to try to get in between 60 and 70 rolls per show. Ultimately, we're going to try to get this whole season into 720 rolls to see how we fan out in the pyramid of Crapsee. So jump into Crapsee. If you've never been into Crapsee, go ahead and get into Crapsee. It's fun. It's electric. You're going to be going off my beautiful rolls, whether sometimes they're not as great as they could be, and sometimes they can be pretty hot. But we're doing something different this season, and I wanted to tell you all about it. I know that you all are normally, you're like, oh, Jeff, the voice, he does all the prizes and stuff, and he does all the swag, and I want you to tamper your expectations. I have no swag. We will not be doing little prizes, but what we are going to do is something that I think is worth your time and your effort and your dollars. We are going to be sponsoring this whole Season 4 for Chiro's daughter Layla and her education fund. It's something that was started. If you all don't know Chiro was a lovable craps player from Middle Missouri, which is why he called his channel Midmo Yo. He unfortunately passed away last August 2023, and he was just such a fun person on live shows. He would jump on Big AZ's, he would jump on J Mac, he jumped on my show, he jumped on Beat Old Bay. I jumped on his show. People went on his show and played. There was a huge battle royale tournament between Chris Sideshow Gamble and Midmo Yo Chiro. I don't have the links of those things particular in the description, but what I do have in the description is a link to the Layla's educational fund that was started last year as a college fund for her, and we've been adding to it since, and we'll be adding all the way up for the next, I don't know, 15 years or whatever she decides she wants to go to college, it's going to be ready and there for her. So I want to thank Duracell for coming up with the sponsorship, and I think it's a really cool idea this season. So there is a link to the UGift website where you can donate right in the description. You'll also see it on the screen at the very end of the show. What I don't want you to do is super chat. Do not super chat throughout this entire thing for the Layla Education Fund. You want to super chat me because you're having a damn good time? Go for it. But don't do it if you're going to do it for Layla. I actually have 4 ways that you can jump in and donate if you're not around or you're not near a computer and you don't have the time to go to UGift. You can go to my channel. You can go to these 4 places to look at. These are 4 ways that you can send money, and I will donate. Just label it for Layla, and I will donate all of that, 100%, any of those 4 ways that you see, and I will transfer the money and then make a gift on your behalf on the UGift website. Other than that, in the description, there is a link, and the link will take you right to the page. You don't have to go to the website, try to figure out where do I go from there. You can go right, it'll take you right to the page where you can donate to Layla's Education Fund. Again, thank you for Duracell and Jeff for entrusting me to handle season 4. I'm really hoping these earbuds last the time it takes to roll 60 to 70 rolls. Um, we'll see what happens. I do have my mic set up, and I made a few adjustments in case it has to be a backup. But without further ado, I thought I would start off with this is not what you're looking at right now is just me. I actually have another screen of the actual table that we'll be rolling on. So I'll jump over to that in just a second. What I want to do is go over the Crapsee parameters. So this season, we're starting off with, everybody starts with a $10,000 bankroll, a $10,000 bankroll. And if you haven't noticed, there's a fedora right on the wall. All right. $10,000 bankroll with unlimited $1,000 rebuys. You can jump in there. You can blow your wad. You can you can play conservatively. For the fun of it, yes, it's tournament style all the way throughout the 10 sessions. We'll acknowledge, we'll acknowledge like halfway through the leaderboard and the final leaderboard, and I'll take the final leaderboard and I'll post it on the OldBayCraps channel in Discord on the Casino Gaming TV OldBayCraps room. I'll go ahead and do that. That's where all the updates will be about the upcoming sessions, and that's where all the results will be of the leaderboards. And then at the end of the 10 sessions, we'll figure out who was the big top winner. We'll give them a little bit of acknowledgement, but ultimately we're here to help sponsor Layla's education fund. So with that $10,000 buy-in, you have 10 times odds. You can, I believe that you have, everything else is standard except for the 10 times odds. Yeah, I think everything else is standard. So there you go. All right. So let's go over to the chat and let's see who came in here. Starting off, I think we had Cajun. Andy was here like he was waiting so far all day. He's like, I got to get in there now. And he was in there like 45 minutes before everybody else started showing up. But we also have Jeff was next, Mid-Atlantic Craps, big money. We got Dice Degen, thank you for coming in. Jim Badger, he showed up, thank you. We have a bunch of players already in Crapsee who aren't in the chat because they're ready to go. They want me to roll. They want me to stop talking. Now I'm starting to sound like the voice, right? All right, we're going through. We got Glenn. Thank you, Glenn, for showing up. And, oh, wow. Hey, Jeff, you're too kind. Jeff put up a $10 super chat. So thanks, Craig, D8, Matt. Both are the best. I will send to Layla separately. Awesome. Thank you so much. Hey, we got Gargoyle. He showed up. All right. Good evening, Gargoyle. Old man Earl. Love seeing him in here. He comes to a lot of my lives. He's always appreciative, and I appreciate that. That's right. Duracell came in, says, hey, I'll smash that button. Smash it. Smash it. If you hit the down arrow, just the down thumbs, just hit it twice. It'll go like that. Okay? All right. Oh, thank you, Duracell. Duracell just pinned the profile to the UGift website, or put it into the chat. The Crapsee code is everywhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin the UGift instead of the Crapsee code. So we're going to unpin the Crapsee code. It's everywhere. It's on the layout. It's on the screen. I'm going to go ahead and pin the website to the UGift. There you go. So now everybody can see where it is. You can click on it. You can go right over and you can donate. All right. Let's get Crapsee up. Let's go over to Crapsee. Let's get it reconnected. We got a lot of players in there already. I'm so excited. Come on, Crapsee. Do your thing. All right, while Crapsee's going on, and again, this is a perpetual, let me see if I'm on the screen with me. Yes, this is a perpetual table, meaning it's going to continue. So this is the Crapsee code for the entire season of Season 4. Thank you, Gargoyle. You're awesome. All right, we got Crapsee up. We're all ready to go. We got plenty of people in there. Wow, we have a lot of people in there. That's awesome. All right, let's get to rolling, right? What are we doing here? All right, here, let's go over to the actual table. Here we go. Here's the actual table. I gave you a preview of my my chip rail so you can see if I fail or not. I only gave myself a $2,000 bankroll, so if I happen to crap out and lose everything, that's fine. I'm not going to do any more betting or try to do any rebuys myself. I'll just roll for you guys because we really want to get those 60 to 70 in there. All right. Andy just said the one thing that Jeff said was going to happen, which is he says, in honor of Jeff, less chin, more spin. All right. That's awesome. All right. Let's go. Let's get the first roll in. All right. We got my dice here. I'm going to be doing some different sets. I'm going to start off. Let's get some action, right? All right. This is going to be my action. 20 pass. You all are used to it if you come see my lives. We're going to do a quarter whirl, and we're going to hop the reds. Why? Because I'm not really warmed up. I don't know. All right, and I'm going to start off with a 5-3, 6-2. And away we go. This is the first roll of the night. And the dice already came out of my hand. All right, I think the dice are telling me I got to go to the set that I've been going to for other lives. And it's a 4-6-4-5. So we're switching sets. Here we go. And we have a 6-2 easy 8. 6-2 came easy. It's going to be the first roll of the night. Let's make sure it's in camera view. There we go. All right. All right, we're shaking the table. Let's get it in Crapsee. I didn't lock you out. See, this is how much I'm paying attention. So it's the first roll. I guarantee if you all make money now, I'm going to 7 out or PSO probably. I'm not saying I'm going to on purpose. I'm just saying it may happen. As most of my lives, I 7 out early. So if you happen to try not to cheat, that'd be great. You know, I'm not going to penalize anybody. You do what you do. Let's go ahead and get it into the tracker. All right, there we go. 8's going to be the point. Let's get it marked up. We're going to lose all this. Right out of the gate, we're going to do $100 odds in the back. We're going to go 200 across minus the 6. And I'm good to go. All right, let's go to Crapsee, lock you all out. Thank you, Jeff. Gargoyle, that should be on a shirt. Real people with real experiences. All right, here we go. Second roll of the night. All right, we're going over to the 2-3-2-1. Dice out. And we have a double D-Gen. He's in the house. He's like, I want to see my roll, Craig. And I'm like, all right, there you go. There's a double D-Gen. And Old Bay's like, well, why didn't I put it? Because I didn't know I was going to be rolling 6s. All right, we're going to grab the 6. We're going to mark the 6. All right, we're grabbing the 6 for 60. And we're going to go ahead and grab hardways. Now me, at the local casino, I usually grab hardways if I roll one. If I roll one, then I know I'm capable of it. Thank you, Jay. Jay says, try not to cheat with a laughing face. Yeah, was there a bet? Was somebody make a bet on a buckshot? Hey, John from ProCraps, let's go. Here we go. Everybody's ready. So am I. Let's get these rolls in, shall we? That was for you, John. I still think John needs to have a shirt that says, let's make my money. Let's make some money, shall we? Dice out. And we got a 6-4-10. Is Waylon in the house yet? That's a 6-4-10. Waylon's best friend down on the end. All right, we actually have money on that. So we're going to lose the hard 10. Got 70 up top. Or 50 up top, sorry. That's going to win 100 for 2. We'll get 3 change. And we're going to take the 10 to 100. And bring the rest of this back. And I'm all set. Gargoyle says John had a shirt like that, but he lost it playing craps. All right, here we go. Dice out. And we got a 5-4 J-Mac hard 9, the only hard 9 in the craps community. All right, let's mark the 9. We have 50 on it. It's going to win 70. We're going to take our red, press the hard ways, and we're going to go ahead and take the 9 to 100. All right, here we go. Dice out. Five one mixer, 6 easy. All right, get it in the roll tracker there. All right, we got 60 on it. We're going to lose the hard 6. We're going to win 70. We're going to go ahead and take it to 90. Replace our hard 6, and we'll bring 30 back. Hey, Blue Jay Way. How you doing, Kevin? Get in there. All right, here we go. Dice out. Six, 4, 10. All right. I know Chris wants to try to flip it. Got a 6-4, 10 easy. It's already a marked number. We're going to lose the hard 10. Going to win 200 for 5. I'm actually going to do a collect on that one, even though I know Ed somewhere is cursing me out. Bring the hard 10 back up. All right, look at that. So far, we got up to 20 people already in Crapsee enjoying the D8 Perpetual table. I appreciate y'all joining. Here we go, dice out. We got a 3-2-5, a Justice Gin. All right, Cajun said something in the chat. I'll check in just a second. He says 10 should go to 300. I know, Gargoyle. I know. Don't tell Ed. All right, we got 50 on the 5. That's going to win 70. We're going to take that 5 to 100. And we're going to press the hard ways. All right, people are making money. I love it. Everybody's ready. Dice out. I'd say it was a hard 10, but it wasn't a hard 10. That 2 didn't flip over like it should have. That's a 5-2-7 out. Or a 7 ouch. I wish I had better news about that particular roll. Not a bad first roll, but on that particular shot right there, that really sucks. We were looking for one more hit, as always. The mantra of one more hit gets you nowhere. All it gets you is a lost day's wages. All right, we're going to have to make up for that. Puck comes off. All right, we need some come out action. Let's get some reds. Grab that ATS again. Hop those reds on the come out. $20 pass. And we'll do a $50 whirl this time. All right. That was the first shooter. On to the second shooter. All right, I'm going to keep with the 4-6-4-5 on the come out. It was a suggested set last week by Glenn in chat, and he said he got it from Ed for the whirl bet. And it kind of works. There's aces. Aces on the come out. All right, Cajun says, come on, horns. Well, there you go. All right, let's mark the aces. We're going to lose our pass line, hopping reds. We have a $50 whirl bet. That's going to win $260 to keep the bet up. And we're going to take it up to 75. And we need to rack the rest because we just lost a lot of money on the last shooter. I'm going to bring back our hopping reds for consolation prize. Here we go. You know, it's funny. I've got my left arm on my left side hanging because I have a water bottle down here that's got a lot of condensation on the side, and I don't want my right hand, my throwing hand, to touch it. So if you're at a casino and you ordered a drink, don't use your throwing hand to drink, to use it to bring the cup up to your mouth. Dice out. There's an ace deuce. Glenn gave me that set last week. I've been using it in all my lives, and for the majority, it is working on the world bet. So if you play a good come out game, or if you like to play the come out game, try that set out. Again, not every set's going to work for everybody. Everybody's got a different throw, but still. All right, let's mark the 3. We're going to lose this. We didn't even put a pass line out, so we would have. So there's a quarter. There's nickel change. We're going to lose the quarter. Put the nickel change in the rack. We have a $75 whirl. All right, so it's going to be 26 times the bet, which is 15. I can't do that kind of math in my head. So 26 times 15 is 390. And that's to keep the $75 bet up. All right. I'm sure Gargoyle will say it, so I'll say it for him. We're now going to table max on the World Bet. 250 on the table max. And we need to bring that pass line back up for 20. And we're actually going to bring it up for 25. And that way we can hop the reds as a consolation prize. All right. I can't believe we already have a $250 World Bet. Yeah, table max on the World Bet's 250 for this particular Crapsee table. All right, here we go. Same set, 4, 6, 4, 5. Five, 4, 9. I thought it was going to be a mid-mo yo. I really did. But it's going to be a J-Mac hard 9. 9's going to be the point. But the beautiful thing is you can't complain about losing a $250 World Bet when you won more than that. That's the great thing. All right, 9's going to be the point. Let's mark it. We're going to lose all this action here. Mark the 9. I'm going to do 100 behind the line. And what's been hitting so far? We're going to do 150 on the 5, 6, 8, 200 on the 10, and we're going to grab reds and grab our hardways. And I'm all set on my end. Hey, Frida, welcome. Thank you for joining. All right, here we go. We'll check the roll count after. See how we're doing. All right, here we go. Dice out. Dice went off to the left. It's a midnight. So you're saying there's a chance. All right, let's mark the 12. Does pay triple in the field. I'm not playing the horns right now. All right. Let's check the, we've done 11 rolls tonight. All right, so we're averaging 3 minutes per roll. Not terrible. I'm sure we can do better. All right, here we go. Dice out. We got a 4-2 easy 6. The lumber number, or as our friend G in chat says, the lumber bumper. All right, 6 easy. All right, let's mark the 6. We're going to lose the hard 6. We're going to win 175. We're going to go ahead and take it up to 180 and bring the rest back. And we're going to reduce the 5 and 8. Need some reds. 5's going to go to 50. 8's going to go to 60. I'm going to bring the hard 6 back up. And we're going to press the hard 10 by 15. Or 10 to make it look like 15. All right. All right, why can't I get the chat? Oh, there we go. For some reason, I couldn't get the chat to go. All right, here we go. Everybody's got a lot of people in green. I love it. Keep it going. Dice out. 314. The only number I did not place. Why? Because I hadn't thrown it yet. All right, that's our first 4 of the night. That's a Big Joe Craps Master Journey 4 easy. So not only did I not make any money on that one, I'm actually going to lose money on the hard way. All right, I'm just going to take it from the hard 10. And we'll put 50 on the 4. And we're going to take the 5 to 100. And we'll press the hard 6, hard 8. All right, here we go. Dice out. 325. Gargoyle just called it. He said you better hop the 5s. And nobody listened to him, right? So what happens? We get a 3-2 Justice Gen 5. So part of what Gargoyle just did, which other people need to learn over time, besides betting, dice influence, is to learn how to play on gut instinct. And so he saw me do something rare, and my thought process was, I'm going to go for the 5 because the 8's not hitting. And we just hit the small. So as soon as that 5 registers into the tracker, you're going to see it light up green like it just did. All right, we got 100 on it. Let's pay the place 5 first. That's going to win 140. We're going to take, because we just hit the ATS, I'm being cautious and I'm taking back the black. And we're going to take the 5 down to a $40 bet. And then we just hit the small, which is going to be 150, 155 and down. And we're just going to collect that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my bets off. So all my bets are off except the pass line. I'm going to pick up my odds on the 9 temporarily. And I'm going to take this $8 and I'm going to play the horn for $8. All right, here we go. Listen to your gut. Your gut will tell you what to do. All right, here we go. Dice out. We got a mid-mo yo. 6-5 mid-mo yo. First one of the night. And we needed it too. Thank you, Chiro. And I'll share something about the table when we get to the midpoint. All right, let's mark that pretty yo. I had an $8 horn, so that's going to be 2 on the yo. So that's going to win 30, 32 and down. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab a, let's grab a quarter horn high midnight. And we'll keep this $7 in the rack. And we're going to keep our bets off for one more roll. All right, here we go. We have a hard 8. The 8 came hard, and the 8 is a number we needed. All right, I had my bets turned off, but it doesn't keep us from covering the number on the ATS. Woo! All right. All right. I'm going to bring my odds back up on the 9. We did have the hard 8, which we're going to win 90. And I'm going to place the 8 for 90. And I think I'm going to lay the 10 for 600. All right. And we lost the quarter horn high midnight, by the way. All right, here we go. Dice out. A 6-3-9. We did not hit a 10, but we hit the point. That's a soft 9 right there. All right. Puck's going to come off. We're going to win 25 on the pass, 150 on the odds. We'll just rack that black right there. And we'll take this quarter. We're going to play a whirl bet. Everything else is off. Our lay is still there. And we're going to leave it there. And you know what? We're going to put all this on the hard 10, and our hard 10 is working on the come out. All right, go practice, Gargoyle. Thank you for joining, man. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Dice out. 314. Big Joe, Craps Master Journey. All right, we got a 314. 4 easy. 4 is going to be the point. We got some believers out there. We got some believers. All right, 4 is going to be the point. We'll bring this down to 100 behind the line. We're going to lose this. We can take this back off. Return our hard ways to the way they were. All right, and we're all set. Here we go. We've had up to 26 active people in Crapsee. Let's go. Dice out. We had a 3-2-5. All right, 3 and a 2. Got 40 on it. It's going to win 56. We're just going to throw down the nickel, take back the dollar. And that'll be 100 on there. And our 5 is at 100. All right, here we go. Dice out. It's got another mid-mo-yo, 6-5. Chiro in the house, blessing us. All right, got a mid-mo. If you're playing that field, and I actually forgot to play the field that time. I like to play the field after a 5. All right, I don't have anything on it. I'm not playing the horn right now. All right, I think we're good. All right, here we go. Active players are now up to 28 in Crapsee. Let's get it. Dice out. 6-2 easy 8. You know, I was contemplating taking that 8 down, but don't mind hitting it. All right, we're going to lose the hard 8. We have 90 on it. That's going to win 105. We're just going to bring back the hard 8, and we're going to take the 8 up to 180. And we'll bring $10 back to the rack. And I'm all set. Here we go. Dice out. And the dice went everywhere. It's going to be a 415. I don't have a name for it. I don't care for the horse and buggy. I like the crab mallet, but nobody outside of the Mid-Atlantic area knows what the hell I'm talking about. Look at that. I've been playing with the dice and I'm still not in the camera. All right. All right, we have 100 on it. That's going to win 140. I'm going to throw down 2 nickels, get a quarter for it, and we're going to take it to 150 and rack a black. All right. Thank you, Andy. Appreciate it. All right. We've already broken the record for any kind of Old Bay live, by the way, with Crapsee. All right, we topped out at 25. So we're now over 28. Here we go. Dice out. Hard 8. Beautiful. That's going to be a double-double for us. I hope you benefit from it too. There's a beautiful square pair. All right, we'll start with the hard way. We only have 5 on it. That's going to win 45. We're just going to take the reds, press all the hard ways. And then up top we have 180. That's going to win 210. And we're doing it for Ed and Gargoyle. Let's get some reds for this quarter. All right, we're throwing down that nickel with the quarter off of the hard 8 that we won. And we're taking the 8 to 420. All right. Coming up on roll 25. Here we go. Dice out. Double D gin, hard 6. Nothing like following up a hard way with another hard way. All right, we got the hard 6. We have 15 on it, on the hard 6. That's going to win 135. Up top, we have 180. That's going to win 210. And I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm taking 30 from the hard way win, dropping it, because we're now going to take the 6 as well to 420. And we're still taking 105 back to the rack. All right, keeping a clean rack for you, people. Thank you, Duracell. Appreciate that. All right, here we go. Dice out. Hard 8. Yeah. Another hard 8. If you're parlaying your hard ways, congrats to you. Congrats. There's another hard 8. So we have 10 on it. That's going to win 90. But we have 420 on the 8. That, my friends, is going to win our first purple chip for 10. And even though Ed, against my better judgment, Ed's like, hey, you need to go up to 900. No, I'm taking the purple back to the rack. All right, what we're going to do now is I'm going to take the hard 8 to a quarter. I'm going to take the hard 6 to a quarter and the hard 10. And I'll bring the reds back to the rack. And here we go. Unbelievable. All right, here we go. People are making some good money in Crapsee. Dice out. Not meant to be, Sherry, but at least we hit it first. We hit the 8 at least once. That's going to be a 5-2, 7 out. That was a 19 roller. And if y'all are looking, I had the 10 laid for 600. All right, we did not hit the ATS. That's unfortunate. If ever you're down to just one number, and it's not a horn number, lay the number. It will benefit you. All right, we're going to lose all this. I can't believe we had the 8 and the 6 both up to 420 each. Do you believe that? All right, we have a $600 lay on the 10. It's only going to win 300, unfortunately. And we need to pay, I believe you are paying the VIG on the win in Crapsee, so there's our VIG. So that's going to come down, and I'll go back to the rack. And we need some come out action. There's a $20 pass. There's 555. There's hopping reds. And there's a 25 whirl. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it. Jeff says great roll. Glenn says no. Nice roll. Only because you didn't hit the ATS, Glenn. Come on now. You know you're entertained. All right. Let's see. We're almost an hour into the show. Let's go ahead and we're going to do this one shooter, and then we'll pause for station identification. All right. Here we go. Going back to the 4645 come out. Dice out. We got a 4-2 easy 6. 6 will be the point, the lumber number. Oh, you can't believe I wasn't over 800 on the 8. I had it at 420, but I had both the 6 and the 8 both at 420. That was what I had. That was crazy though. You're right. That was crazy though. All right, 6 is going to be the point. We need to mark it. All right, we'll lose this action. We'll do 100 behind the line. And we'll do 150 on the 5. And we'll do 150 on the 4 and 100 on the 10. And we have $8 here. We'll do a horn bet for $8. All right, I'm all set. You're all set. Let's go. Let's go. All right, I'm going to go over to the 3663 dice set. Dice out. And that's a PSO, peeps. There's no way, I can't sugarcoat that shit. Sorry, folks. Sorry, folks. If you're hopping trends and you were hopping the 2s, then you won. But I wasn't. That's a PSO. All right, that hurts a little bit. But I think it was meant to be that that was bringing us to the midway, because that's the 30th roll of the night, I believe. Well, 29th roll. All right. PSOs happen. They're not pretty, but they do. All right, let me go back over here for just a second. So I'm going to go back over to the camera on me. I want to thank everybody for joining tonight. It's really been awesome. Second half will start in just a minute, but so I wanted to just, I explained in the beginning a little bit about Chiro and how fun he was in tournament play, and he just had that laugh, that was contagious. But let me go over to the other. I'm gonna go over to the other layout, and I just want you to see. So over here, this is the Mid-Mo-Yo chip, and these dice came from his funeral. I wasn't able to be there, but Jeff, Mid-Atlantic Craps, Dylan, I believe John Pro Craps, and Justice Jen all were able to make his funeral. And these dice were hand painted by both Chiro and his wife Crystal, and they were put on all the tables at the funeral. And when he passed, it was like losing, a best friend. It was really, really hard, especially since I couldn't be there. But in honor of his memory, my daughter, out of nowhere, and she surprised me. She followed a couple of lives, and she was on some of the shows. She even rolled on one of the Beat Old Bay. She was a random roller for me. But to my surprise, she actually made a coaster at school with dice, and all the pips are correct. And she put in silver the Mid-Mo Yo. So that is in honor of Chiro as well. Plus I have the as you see on the camera with me, over my left shoulder, you have your right, my left. I have the fedora that was given to me by Bill K. You've all seen him in Big AZ's tournaments. He gave me that as a present as well. So just awesome. One of the things I want to do right now is just play a small video. It's only 30, 40 seconds, but I went through Chiro's channel, which is still up. You can still subscribe. You can still watch videos. I highly recommend his series called Here's the Deal. It was amazing. But he had a video where he was doing a giveaway, and he actually started the video off with his daughter Layla. And I just want to show you what this little video. So here you go. It's only like 30, 40 seconds.
Hey everybody, this is Chiro with Venmo Yo, and this is my daughter Layla, and we are finally doing the picking the name for the giveaway. So earrings are going to somebody today. First things first, I gotta let you see this. Hey Layla, all right, you're gonna throw that one too, and throw that one. What do you got? Hey, we got a, hey, no way, Layla, look at there. You threw a mid-mo-yo. Look at that. She really did, too. That's awesome. Hey, can you say 7 out?
7
That was a cute little video between them, and I can't believe that she threw a mid-mo-yo. That was amazing. I know my production's not always the best. Chiro actually filmed that with his head cut off. So if you actually go to the, if you go to his channel and look things up, you know, I didn't cut his head off for the purpose of putting the video in here, but I just wanted to show you what a fun guy he was, and his daughter really meant so much to him. And that's why the Layla Education Fund was created in honor of Chiro. And so you can go now to the description. There's a link to UGift. Duracell has been nice enough to put the link right up and pin it. I pinned it to the chat. Just click on that. It'll take you right to the UGift page where you can then donate to Layla's Education Fund. All right, let's get back to rolling, right? Here we go. We are back at the table. All right, I'm going to need some come out action, aren't I? All right, am I actually out of? I have nothing but black chips and the purple chip in my rail. All right, let's get some greens. We'll get 200 in greens. Maybe we'll get 300 in greens and 100 in red. All right, there's 400 black. Back to the casino. All right, here we go. Usual action, 20 on the pass. Now, some people may say, well, why do you keep betting 20 on the pass? It's because before I discovered this World Bet dice set, thank you, Glenn, my usual come out action was 555 on the ATS and a $5 crap check and 20 on the pass. So if I hit a 7, it was just a push. So I'm going to do a $50 World Bet. I'm not going to hop the reds this time, but what I am going to do, because they've been hitting tonight, is I'm going to do a Buffalo bet. And a Buffalo bet, for those that don't know, it's the any 7 and all the hard ways at the same amount. So I got $10. It's a $50 total. If any 7 hits, it repays the hard ways. So the hard ways will have to work on the outcome, on the come out. All right, here we go. Yes, as Duracell pointed out, she's only 5. She's got plenty of time. So there, this fund isn't ending anytime soon. All right, here we go. Everybody's ready. I believe is this shooter number 4 or 5? I think it's, I don't know. I don't keep track of that. All right, 4, 6, 4, 5 on the come out. Here we go. And we got another 4, 2, 6 as the point. Another 6 easy. It's been the point a couple times tonight. So come out action doesn't always work. You can't always win, but when you do win, it can be nice. I'm telling you. All right, let's mark the 6. We're going to lose that action. We're going to lose the any 7, and we're going to lose the hard 6 because we were working. So we're going to bring back up the hard 6 for 15. And we'll bring the 4 and 10 for just a quarter, and the 5, 8, 9, 150 each. All right, I'm all set. Here we go. Dice out. 426 buckshot. That's a change of pace. Did that not go in right? That did go in right. It's a 6, right? Yep, 4-2. Gotcha. Let's go over to the tracker. That's a buckshot. 426 easy. Wasn't a bad looking throw. It went right, which that's one of my biggest pain points right now is dice going right. All right, we're going to lose the hard 6. Puck comes off. We didn't even have any odds. So we're going to win 20 on the pass line. We're just going to put it right on the hard 6. Actually, we'll take it down to 10, and we'll do our buffalo bet again, which means hard ways are working. And we'll do a $50 whirl. And we'll be a perfect Paul right here because we have OCD issues, I guess. All right, this is another come out roll. Here we go. All right. Remember, there's unlimited rebuys, $1,000 rebuys. So if you lose your $10,000, make sure you go up there to the right to the rebuy button. All right, this is a come out, so we're going to go back to the 4645. Dice out. Dice went to the right. And I think it's going to be a 5-2 come out 7. All right, that's a come out 7. Which is pretty cool when you're playing the World Bet and the Buffalo, by the way. Because you're going to win on the pass line. You are going to lose the ATS. But it's a push on the whirl and it's a push on the Buffalo bet. So we're going to win 20 on the pass. 15 of it's going to repay the ATS. We didn't have much covered there. And we have an extra nickel. So what we're going to do, we're going to press the whirl bet to 55. All right, here we go. Get your bets in. Same set. And what I'm going to do to guarantee that I don't lose the AirPods is I'm going to take one of them out. So I can still hear the show and they'll last longer. I do it on live fantasy craps and it works. Dice out. 426 again. That's 3 4 6s in the last 4 rolls. Easy. We get to mark the 6 again. We're going to lose the hard 6, the any 7, the world bet. And we're going to grab some odds. Do 200 and max odds would be 200 on a $20 pass line. And I'm good on my end. Looks like you're almost all good on your end. Dice out. And that's another PSO. Unfortunately, maybe it was the way they hit. They might have hit way too close to the wall. That's a 6-1. That's a 6-1 sumbitch. That's what I like to call it. All right. Well, that kind of hurt. We're going to have to make up again. Kind of like the first shooter. All right. We definitely had about 600 out there. I'm going to need some reds again. There's 100. And let's get some greens. There's 400 in green. World bet for 50. Five, 5, 5. 20 pounds. Hop the reds. There we go. Hey Ryan, welcome. Get in there if you're interested in playing Crapsee. Here we go. A new shooter. Same come out set. I'll try not to have it be a 426. $314. That was a good shot. Sometimes you can, how you really like the sound of the way the dice land. You're like, that's just crisp. Especially on a hard surface. All right, 314. 4 easy is going to be the point. Mark it. We're going to go 200 behind the line again. Grab those hard ways. And we're not stopping being aggressive. We're going to do 300 on the 6. Do 75. And we'll do 90 on the 8. All right, I'm all set. Hey, Ball, welcome. Oh, you're already playing. You're just now joining the chat. Gotcha. All right, here we go. Dice out. Another PSO. Wow. Am I going to have to play dark on myself? Wow. I may have to play dark on myself. I do have kind of a dark side that I like to play when things aren't going well. There's an example. All right, that kind of sucks. All right, lose that, lose that. Let's get 100 red. All right, until we have that love and feeling back, We're going to play dark. All right, there's a quarter on the DP. We'll still do the ATS for 5. Still going to do a quarter whirl bet and hop the reds for 555. And a nickel. Straight up on the E because we want to. All right, here we go. Did you change your dice set you were doing? We were rolling well. Actually, the dice set that I was using when we had the long roll, I was continuing that one, and that's what got the PSO on the 6. All right, this is the come out roll, so we're going to continue with the 4, 6, 4, 5 on the come out. We got a 5, 3, 8, and I think that's the first 5, 3, 8 of the night. Interesting. There's been a bad static. Oh, when I took them out. Sorry. Sorry about that. Let me check the audio settings real quick. Yeah, probably cut the connection between the two when I did that. Sorry about that. Hopefully it's taken care of now. And we should be good for the rest of the show. All right, 5, 3, 8. Let me know if you start experiencing the static again, because I'll go right to the Yeti mic. It's not as great, but you know. All right, 8's going to be the point. And I need some green. So this is what I play when things aren't going well. I hug the point. This is a $10 table, by the way. I'm going to do a $10 DC bet. And I'm going to hop the reds for 30. No, and just as I get asked a lot, no, I am not purposefully throwing a 7. Actually, I'm using a 6336 right now. We didn't mark the 8. Boop. All right, here we go. Dice out. We got a mid-mo yo. 6-5. That's a DC killer. Let's mark it first. All right. There's. We're now going to do the field for 10. Hop the reds. And we're going to do 120 on the 8. Here we go. Still have some high rollers in the leaderboard. Same set. 6, 4, 10. Waylon's best friend. All right, we got a 10 easy. Hey, Jacob, welcome. I missed you popping in there. Jacob says, oh my God, I came in on that hot roll and avoided playing then. It never ended, so I had to get some action. Oh, sorry. All right, the 10 is going to travel to the 10. And we're going to win 10 in the field. That's going to go for our next DC bet, and we'll keep 10 in the field. And grab some greens. We'll do 60 odds on the 10. And hop the reds again. And we need to mark the 10. All right, here we go. Same set. We got a midnight. Pays triple in the field. How's the audio, Ryan? Better? All right, let's mark the 12. That's going to be a push in the DC. It's going to pay triple in the field. That 30 is going to repay the hop and reds. And I'm all set. All right, here we go. Dice out. Five, 4, 9. The JMac hard 9. Did we just hit the tall? No way. Wow. All right, 10's going to travel to the 9. We're going to win in the field. We're going to win 35 up top. We're going to take the place 9 down and make 60 on the odds on the 9. And we did just hit the tall. Wow, we hit the tall without hitting any downtown numbers. Are you serious? All right, there's the nickel. That's going to win 150, 155 and down. We'll do our next DC bet. And we'll do our next hop and reds. And we'll bring 135 back to the rack. Oops, I moved the rack out of view. There you go. Wow, hit the tall. So we hit the small earlier in the night, and we just hit the tall. There we go. Same set. 3, 3, 6. Dice out. Hard 4. And we have nothing on the hard ways. That's all right. All right, let's go travel to the 4. All right. Gonna grab 60 out of the rack. Odds on the 4. I'm gonna pull the 5 and 6. 30 will repay the reds. And we'll put a quarter in the rack. All right, here we go. I'll check chat after this roll. Dice out. And there she is, the 4-3. I thought we were making a comeback. I was ready to take my DC bets with odds down. Because usually I'll play this when I'm not throwing well. And if I start to snipe my DC bets with odds, then I'll let it happen no more than twice. And then I'll bring it down and to the place bets. But there you go. Hey, at least we got the tall out of it, right? All right, puck's going to come off. Let's start with the hopping reds. We had 30 on it. That's going to be 150, 160 and down. We'll just bring that over here. We're going to lose the rest of the ATS. The 8 on the DP is going to win quarter on the flat. We'll bring that over here, and then we'll start up top, or we'll end up top. 10 on the flat. And 30 on the odds, which is going to be just getting some change here for a quarter. So that's going to be a vig on that one, a vig on that one. And then on the 9, it's going to win 40. 40 is going to be $2 vig. And then all this is going to come back. I'm going to break my calves. So this will be brought through the DC and down to the player. And let's just rack it for now. And we're going to switch over to the light side. 20 on the pass. 555. $25 world bet, and we'll hop the reds. All right, that was a lot. Everybody's ready in Crapsee though, because we're ready for the next shooter. I think we're on roll 42. So we're trying to get 60 rolls in tonight, minimum. All right, going back to the 4645 on the come out. And then let me check some chats and texts here. There's a 516 mixer. That is probably the 4th time that the 4645 has given us a 6 as the point. All right, there's nothing in chat. Looks like I got a text here. Let me check. Oh, okay. That was a note from Jeff. Make sure I mute your mic when you're doing the countdown, because people can sniff and breathe. So I will do that next time. Thank you, Jeff. Being humble is part of the job. All right, 6 is going to be the point again. We love 6 as the point. We just don't like that next number, so we need to do something about that. All right. Let's do 100 behind the line. We'll go across with a $50 5 and 9. And we'll do 60 on the 8. Mark the 6, and I'm good. All right, we're at, this roll is roll number 45. Here we go. Dice out. 5-1-6. Buckshot. At the point. Six easy. All right, puck comes off. We're going to lose. Going to get 20 on the pass. 120 on the odds. Rack the blacks. Grab a quarter for the reds. Bring our world bet back up. Hop in reds. And I'm all set. There's something strange going on with the audio. Right now. Are you hearing crackling? Mel, can you tell me? The static is getting worse. Okay, I'm going to have to switch over to the. All right, switching in 3, 2, 1. All right, can you hear me now? Let me go to the audio settings. All right, I just set over the Yeti as the main mic. Okay, there was static, Mel. All right, I just switched over to the Yeti mic. The AirPods are going away. Yeah. I've tried lapel mics, and lapel mics, they tend to just die really quickly, but Jeff was telling me about some really good ones that I may purchase in the future. All right, cool. All right, where are we? We just hit the point. We're now on the come out roll. Let's go to Crapsee. All right, here we go. And I changed the setting on the mic itself, so let me know if you can now hear me a little bit better when I'm over here throwing. Okay. Back to the 4-6-4-5. Dice out. We got a 6-2 easy 8. 6 and a 2. 8's going to be the point. No, thank you, Mel, for letting me know. When people tell me, I try to make the correction once, and then if it keeps happening, I like to switch over. All right, 8's going to be the point. We're going to take the 60 over to the 6. Actually, we're going to do what Ed told us to do the one night. So we're going to lose all this, right? Ed's like, leave your point up. Go ahead and put odds on the pass line anyway. So we're going to do 200 odds. And then we're going to grab a nickel out of the rack. And then we're going to grab the 6 for 30. All right, appreciate it, guys. Thank you for letting me know that. Here we go. We don't want the inaugural episode of Season 4 of the D8 Perpetual table to get drowned out with static. All right. Dice out. You're not going to like it, guys. It went off to the right and into the hook. And there's just nothing I can do about that. When it does that, it's a 5-2. Every time. Not a 5-2, but it's a 7 every time. And my arm went off to the right, and it went right into hook. Man. And I thought we were on to something, because last time that we had a buckshot, that's what started, I believe, the long roll. All right, that sucks. All right, my bankroll is depleting quite quickly. I started with a $2,000 bankroll. I am down by half. And when it was good, we were up to $3,000. All right, let's get some come out action. Usual. Do we have 50 here? We don't. All right, so we don't have enough to play the Buffalo, but we do have enough to play the roll bet and hop the reds. All right, let's see if we can dare to do better. Appreciate it, Earl. Thank you, sir. Glenn says thank you to my gut, so he must have been hopping reds or something when the point was made on the PSO roll. Hey, the PSO roll comes 33% of the time, folks. Here we go, dice out. There's a 6-4-10. Oops, that was a 4. Come on, stick man. Here you go. I'm getting better at that, flipping the dice. All right, 6-4, 10. 10's going to be the point. We'll do 100 behind the line. Mark the 10. And we're going to go for a 300 6. We're keeping aggressive. And we'll do 100 on the 9. And we'll pick up the heart 6 for a nickel. All right, not much left in the rack for me to bet, but trying to make the best of it. Here we go. Going over to a 2V set. Dice out. And they went right off the wall, right off the first row of the diamonds. And it's going to be another PSO. Wow. This table has gone cold. You know, one thing I need to practice myself is stamina. And you can only do that by, you know, making sure that you practice an hour or 2 hours a day. You got to build stamina because we've been throwing for a while, for almost 2 hours. And I don't want my arm to get tired, but I can't explain this cold table we're in right now. All right, I'm actually down to my last 500. So after this, I'm just going to roll for you all. And We'll get 100 in red. So there's our purple chip. It was well earned. We're going to do a $60 whirl. And we're going to play a buffalo for 10 each. $50 buffalo. And we'll bring the rest of this back to the rack. So our hard ways are working. And this needs to go bye-bye. All right, this is the come out. This is our 50th roll. Glenn says, what is the old mantra about practice? Practice makes perfect. You need to ice your arm. Well, I'm not planning on having like Tommy John surgery or something. But I guess there could be somebody out there who had Tommy John surgery just because they threw the dice too hard. All right, here we go. 4, 6, 4, 5 on the come out. Dice out. And we got a come out 7. Not bad. It's a come out. It's a come out 7. That actually works towards our benefit. I mean, I know we're playing the ATS. However, we're going to win 20 on the pass. 15 of it's going to repay the ATS. It's a whirl bet is a push. The buffalo is a push. So now we have 65 on the whirl bet. And we will continue along. Wow, you guys, I want to thank you. We actually reached 30 active players at one point in Crapsee. Appreciate it. Breaking records through the night. Here we go. 4, 6, 4, 5. Dice out. And we got a 3, 2, 5. The Justice Gen. 5 will be the point. All right, we're going to lose all this. Took our chance on the come out game. Didn't win. Mark the 5. All right, we're going empty rack. We have 355, 56 to play. So we're going to do a $150 6. Might as well do a 4 and 10 for 100 each. And we'll do a $6 C&E. And we have $10 hardways. All right, here we go. Dice out. Hard 8. And at least I'm on the hard 8 because I'm not on the place 8. All right, there's a square pair right there. Mark it. Gonna lose our C&E. We have 10 on the hard 8. That's gonna win 90. We're continuing the all in. So we're going to place 90 on the 8. And we're looking for a comeback. Boy, the 6s are competing with the devil. What's that about? Dice out. And we got a 6-3-9, the soft 9, and we are not on it. That's all right. We chose to play the numbers we chose. Hey, at least we get to market, right? All right. We're still looking for a hit for us. Well, we did hit the R8, but we reinvested it. All right, we still got 12 going in Crapsee right now. Dice out. And what do you think that did? The dice hit the table, hit the wall, and spun right into the hook. That's a 4-3-7 out, which means OBC is going home chipless. You can't be a Chippendale if you have no chips. Am I right? That's a 4-3-7 ouch. All right. So Old Bay, we tasted glory tonight, but now I'm just going to roll out for you all, which is going to make the rolls go a little quicker. I appreciate you all joining. All right, so we're going to go a little bit quicker now because I'm not betting anymore tonight. As you can see, I have an empty rack. I'll even shine the rack for you. All right, here we go, you crap masters. I'll continue the way I've been rolling on the come out, though. Here we go, dice out. There's a 5-4-9. 9's going to be the point. Get your bets in. Let's mark the 9. I'll keep the chips up here to mark the ATS in case you're playing it. You can also see it in Crapsee. All right, here we go. Rapid fire, I guess they call it, right? We got 9 as the point. All right, I'm going to go over to a 6-3-3-6. Dice out. We got a midnight. Helps the ATS and it pays triple in the field. Let's go ahead and mark it. And we'll head on over to Crapsee. Here we go. Rapid fire. Six, 4, 10. 10 easy. Mark it. Get your bets in. You guys have really been on point tonight getting your bets in. I appreciate that. Makes the table go smoother. Same set. Dice out. 5-3 easy 8. Mark it. All right, everybody. Get your bets in. Dice out. 6, 4, 10. Looks like we're playing a little uptown action, huh? All right, that was a 10. We already have that marked. All right, here we go. Same set. 6, 3, 3, 6. Dice out. We got aces. Aces in both places. Let's mark it. I think it only pays double in the field during this tournament, but nonetheless pays pretty well on the horn. All right, we're down to just 10 people in Crapsee. Dice out. We have aces back to back. If you parlayed it, congrats to you. Wow, aces back to back. That's pretty rare. All right, we already have it marked. We just hit the repeater on aces. I wish Crapsee had repeater bets. I don't think it does. All right, get your bets in as I take a sip of water. I want to thank everybody for joining the 4th season of the D8 Perpetual table. Here we go. Same set. 6, 3, 3, 6. Dice out. We got a hard 6. Double D-Gen. All right, we are at 62. So this will be the last shooter. We need to mark the 6. Dice out. 6-2, easy 8. Eight came easy. Hard ways are down. We already have it marked. All right. And stick around, we'll do a recap at the end, and next roll, dice out. 5, 4, 9 hit the point. The J-Mac hard 9. Kind of makes me wish I still had a bankroll. All right, puck's off. This is the come out roll. Get your bets in. Here we go. Dice out. 6, 2, 8. 8 will be the point. All right, we already have the 8 marked. There's the puck. Glenn says you'll bet for me. Appreciate it. That's all right. All right, here we go. Dice out. And they kissed when they landed. It's going to be a 6-3, soft 9. All right, we already have it marked. All right, yeah, we're trying. Thanks, Eddie. All right, here we go. Down to 9 in Crapsee. Dice out. Not going to happen, Eddie. Sorry, bud. That's a 6-1, 7, ouch. All right, we ended with a 13 roller, though. Not too bad of a roll. We had some good repeaters in there. Started out with a lot of uptown action. All right, that's going to do it for day 1 of the D8 Perpetual table. Appreciate it, Eddie. Let's go over here. All right, so thank you for joining me. This was the premiere episode of the D8 Perpetual Tournament table. We did a little bit of different spin this time around. We're not doing prizes. We're actually doing a sponsorship of Chiro's daughter, Layla, and you can donate to Layla Education Fund via UGift, which the link is pinned to the chat. It's also in the description of the show. If you could, if you can donate, it'd be great. That's what we're gonna be doing all throughout the tournament. So if you don't donate today, no worries. You can always donate another session. There's going to be 10 sessions. This was just day 1 of 10 of the D8 Perpetual table. I want to thank Jeff Midland at Craps again. I want to thank Duracell for creating this opportunity for everybody to play in Crapsee and an opportunity for me to host it now for season 4. I really appreciate everybody's support. I want to thank Jeff and Gargoyle for their super chats tonight. Again, the super chats, they're going to go towards the YouTube to the channel. If you want something donated to Layla, go to the site, go to the UGift site. If you happen to use any of my 4 ways that I showed in the beginning of the show of my ways to support me, and you designate it for Layla, I will then take that 100% and I will make that donation for you on the UGift website. So again, try not to do the super chat for Layla because YouTube's going to get part of that and we don't want that. But if you'd like to be entertained and you're entertained this evening, I'm more than happy to take your super chats. And I do want to thank again Jeff as well as Gargoyle tonight. So I have a little something I wanted to show at the very end. This is a little anecdote from the tribute that I did when Chiro passed away. It's only about 30-40 seconds again. And then right at the end, there will be some information on how you can donate to Layla's education fund. So thank you all for tonight. Tonight was great. I don't really care if I make money on the bankroll. I'm here to roll for you. I'm here for the sponsorship. I'm just having a great time. And I love my friend Chiro and I miss him dearly. And this is a great thing that we're doing. So you all know my phrase. When you're at your tables, season your play. You're not going to get my usual outro tonight. So here's what you're going to get. I'll see you all for Thursday for day 2 of the D8 Perpetual table. Thank you, and I want you all to have a good night. And then we actually met in Vegas in November last year at Craps for the Cure. And I was sitting at his hotel that he was at. Him and Crystal were at Tropicana. And now you have to imagine, when you see these guys live on camera, you don't know how big they are, small they are. So I was expecting somebody about 6'2" to come up behind me with a big bear hug. And when I turned around, I was actually taller than him, and I'm only 5'8". But he had the fedora on, he was jovial, and he's like, OBC, and that's how we met, and we sat and we talked for a while. It was great.